So back in September of last year, Nintendo announced Super Mario 35, which was an online Mario Battle Royale game where players competed to be the last Mario standing to win the game. Now anytime you defeated an enemy on your side, it would actually spawn in a new enemy for the other players, and it was actually a pretty fun game, but it was only a temporary thing as it's no more, so I decided to make my own budget version of the game. So with that said, let's jump right into this video. Now you can obviously see that my version of the game is pretty budget from this title screen, but let me actually give you some background on my version of the game. So I actually originally did this game for a game jam where the main theme was growth, so I decided to make my player character a slime character, and the main mechanic of my game is as you move you actually lose slime, which also happens to serve as your health, which is indicated by the indicator at the bottom of the screen. Now if this reaches 0, you actually lose the game. So in order not to lose the game, you need to pick up slime across each level, which will also cause you to grow. Now you can actually also lose slime by getting hit by an enemy, as you saw there. Now if you lose all your slime, you will lose the game, and it will take you to the lose screen where it will show you what place you ended up in, and then it will take you back to the start screen where you can actually rename yourself if you want, and you can rejoin the game and start playing again if you want. Now just like in Mario 35, you can actually see the time in the upper right hand corner, and if this time actually reaches 0, then you also lose the game. So in order to replenish your time, you actually need to defeat the enemies. Then on the left upper corner, you can actually see how many players are still alive. Now, as you can see, there's still a lot of things that need to improve. As you can see, I still have quite a few placeholder art, such as for the enemies, which I do plan on changing. And there's quite a few bugs and fixes that I need to make, which I'm planning on fixing over the course of the next couple of weeks. And let me actually show you how it looks when 2 instances of the game are running. So I'm gonna run 2 instances of the game here, and as you can see, what I see is actually different from what the other players see. So each player world is essentially independent from one another. So some enemies might appear on my screen while they might not be on the other player's screen. And as you see, if you defeat an enemy, it will actually spawn in new enemies on my side as well as on the other players, which is pretty similar to how Mario 35 works, but it's also a little bit different. But with that said, I am planning on working on this game and adding a lot more features, such as probably some moving platforms, more enemies, some more hazards, more juice, and so on. So I do want to do a lot more things with this game. And I'm actually thinking about and planning on actually releasing a course on online multiplayer for Godot, where I would actually show you how to make this game. So if this sounds interesting to you, then definitely consider following the Kickstarter project, which I'm planning to announce or actually start the campaign for pretty soon, probably towards the end of this month or sometime next month. So I'll be leaving a link to that in the description, so if it sounds at all whatsoever interesting for you, then definitely check it out, because whether I make the course or not depends on me seeing if there's an interest in it. Anyway, if you liked the video, then make sure you leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.